My name is Anthony.
My name is Brian Mello.
My name is Miguel Rosario.
My name is Norland.
My name is Ryan Harris, and I'm in Photographic Mem.
Photo Mem is a class that we have on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We usually start with kids that have no experience at all. We teach them how to use the camera, pretty much everything that comes with photography. And then we go to the darkroom, which we start developing the pictures. And then we go to print. Well, me and Scott decided one day that we wanted to shoot the neighborhood around, and we decided to do basketball. We went to the Mets basketball court, which there was a couple of guys there, and they were really nice. You know, we had to talk to them, and then we got to the photo part, which they were really cool about. They were from Johnson, Wales, and again, it was action shots, so it was difficult. We had a camera that we didn't own, so at the same time, we didn't really want to drop the camera, and we had to be really careful. It was really cool because I had never taken shots like that. Yeah, the experience was awesome, and I think I might do it again, just on my own. The difference between action and portraits, I think when it comes to action pictures, you have to move around a lot more. There's really no time to conversate with a person because there's gonna be a lot of people around, you moving around as well. So there's no time for conversation. So you have to build a fast relationship and be able to take a good picture as well. But with portraits, you have the person in front of you. You're talking to them. You're getting to know them better. Capoeira first started with roots and rituals that Scott talked to me about. And there was this a fun group that was just gathered up to in a circle, and they started just dancing. And
we set up and we wanted them to do specific moves that we found cool, and then they kept doing those moves and we photographed them as they did those moves.
The experience being there was amazing. It was kind of like being in another country, I guess. I love experiencing new stuff. Kind of made me realize that there's really a lot more to learn. It was weird because I mostly do portrait work, and I've never really taken pictures like that before. I had to take quick pictures, and I had to build a relationship really fast because they were dancing, they were busy, and I was doing my stuff. So it was difficult, but I liked it. It's not just about having a conversation with someone, but actually getting to know them as a person. I used to never do that. I used to be the shyest kid in the world, and photography is open up me more. I'm more open to ask questions and just learn more.
Last night we went to shoot an Aikido dojo, and it was really good going there compared to the other stuff that we have, like the Capoeira, which we were comparing. We were having a conversation about it, how live it was. When we went into the dojo, it was really quiet. So everything was awesome. It was just more calm in a different environment compared to the Capoeira. We work in the whole written and rituals, so we were trying to find different activities that people do. And it doesn't matter now in the age that we are in the earth. It's where you're from. People are into so many different cultures. Because when we went to shoot the Capoeira, there was not just Brazilian people there. There was people from all over. There were white people, black people, Hispanics, all over. And we just trying to protect different cultures and how we are similar in the things that we do in our cultures. And comparing to the Capoeira, we had them posing for us because sometimes they move so fast that we don't know what's gonna happen. So they was posing for us. And when we went to the Aikido, we had the sensei, and he was like, "This is the movement I'm gonna do." But we have to find the angles and make it interesting, because not every photo, somebody falling on the floor or somebody putting their arm across somebody's face can be interesting. So our job is yet to take that shot and just to find that angle where we can find expressions and how to make up the body flow works. I think that's really good about these shooting that we are doing. And especially for me, because this is the environment that I want to put myself into, going up to strangers and, hey, I'm trying to learn what you want to do or what you're doing so I can shoot it and make a story out of it. So I'm really excited about all these shoots.
At the Open Table of Christchurch, I we chose to volunteer with Sandra to basically interview people and take portrait pictures of people who go there for the food bank. And we basically went there to show the community how these people are still human beings and that we have to shine the light on them. At first, I was really nervous, thinking, oh, nobody's going to want to get interviewed because everybody wouldn't want to speak to a stranger. And there were actually some people who were like that, like swearing at us and stuff. And then it was a big surprise when people like actually started lining up because they're like, I want to tell my story. I've done most interviews and I've done some photographs because there was also other photographers there. It was mostly me with Jeremiah, where I would interview the person if they only spoke Spanish, and if they spoke English, Jeremiah would interview them, and we would switch and I would photograph that person. And some stories that people would tell me are so touching. I've gotten stories from people who got laid off after 20 years of working for a company. I've heard stories from a woman who escaped Cambodia from the shootings, and her husband is like paralyzed, and she has to do anything she can to support her family. I have heard so many stories, and each and every single one of them are touching in their own way. And being able to capture a moment, I don't know how to describe it. It made this whole thing worthwhile.
Since I've been in this class, I've learned so much. I was always interested in special pictures. To me, a picture is special if like it grabs your attention. I mean, you don't even have a name for it, but it's just a feeling you get when you look at the picture and it like speaks to you almost. But like now, wherever I go, I usually bring a camera with me. I'm always looking at places or people to see if it's a good shot. Like it's added another dimension to my life. It's kind of funny. I think a lot differently.
What I'm taking away from this Photo Mem class is just basically a lot of knowledge and a lot of skills that will help me as an artist.
I'm taking so much actually from this class, from knowledge of cameras to knowledge from film developing, and thanks to this class, it opened my eyes. And basically, I get to recapture memories through the lens.
This class has shown me a lot. I have great appreciation for it, thanks to Scott. It's gotten me into college, as well as, jobs and just photo shoots that people ask me to do for them, and it's given me a lot of opportunities for my future and as an artist as well.
I see myself doing everything in art, including photography, maybe some painting, some designing. Like AS20 has opened my eyes into all the possibilities that high school never showed me.